trading was occurring, customers weren't getting all of the messages back that you would otherwise expect. We made the decision, I made the decision, consistent with our rules and working with our counsel and regulatory arms, obviously, to suspend trading here on the NYSE, because we wanted to make sure that NYSE stocks wouldn't be negatively impacted. During the day, as you know, they continue to trade on various venues. For instance, our ARCA venue has continued to trade Nyse listed stocks.
Tell the reason why.
And I've said to the team, we have a great team, they're working on it. I said, take your time, identify the issue. These stocks continue to trade. Let's get it right. Let's identify what it is. Let's put in place the right plan. Let's make sure we communicate to customers. Let's make sure we communicate to the SEC. I've been in touch with Chair White, Steve Luparello, and let's make sure that we can bring the market back up for the close, because the close is a very critically important part of what we do. And so that's the plan.
Will the market be up for the close?
Yes, that's the plan. We're not there yet, and I'll continue to update you as we would our customers in the SEC if anything happens. But the plan is to open the market around about 2:45, 3 o'clock. We're going to put out an official notice. I came down quickly just to come on air with you and your audience. We're going to put out an official notice with all the details, give our customers plenty of time. Again, they're trading these stocks right now. And so the key, and we're hearing this from our customers, do no harm and open up the trading and be there for the close.
We were told that there were some connectivity issues at the open that were very quickly resolved. And then, of course, eventually you shut trading altogether. Is there a connection between those connectivity issues at the open and what happened subsequent to that?
It's premature to say. I mean, there was, it's a technical error. It looks like a technical issue. It looks like a configuration problem. Whether one issue caused a second issue, it's premature. We've been kind of quarterbacking to make sure that today goes as smoothly, if I can use that word, as possible, but really kind of limit the impact to customers.
We heard earlier from an NYSE spokesperson that this was not a cyber hack, this was not a cyber security issue. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, no, it was not. It was not external. It was an internal technical problem.
Now, I guess the question then is, what exactly happened? We have seen software glitches in the past. We have seen efforts where, for example, you're upgrading the system. There's been some coding problems. Some server issues have gone down. Is that the most likely explanation? Can you tell us if there was a software upgrade or anything around that might have been a causal factor?
It's premature. Again, I gave you my impression that there's a configuration issue with the NYSE application. I mean, one of the things that we focused on, and we continue to focus on, is there are some systems that are market-wide. For instance, we operate the securities information processor for tape A. The open and the close tend to be market-wide. And those systems, you need to have absolute resiliency in all your systems, but you need to make sure that stocks, including NYSE-listed stocks, can continue to be traded. Fortunately, in this instance, they can continue to be traded, although it's not a good day, and I don't feel good for our customers who are having to deal with the fallout.
Yeah, we had, of course, we reported issues on other servers. United had an issue on their server. The Wall Street Journal had an issue on their server. Can you tell us if any of these outages or these problems are in any way connected?
No, they're not. Well, not connected with us. Whether they're somehow connected with each other, I don't know. I've been focused on, as you can imagine, communicating with customers and our internal staff today, so I haven't had time to look at what's going on at the Wall Street Journal or United.
But you don't believe there's a connection between what happened at United and the Wall Street Journal and the outage here at the New York Stock Exchange?
Correct.
Give us some signs that would indicate things are going to get back to normal. What is happening right now to ensure that we're going to get a 4 o'clock close? We've been saying all day there's a MSCI reweighting, and of course a lot of people depend on the NYSE close. What are you doing right now to ensure that close is going to happen?
Well, we're codifying, we're finalizing the customer notice, which will be going out shortly. Again, working with the SEC, working with our technology team, we identified the issue, and we have that addressed.
So the issue was a software issue. It's important people just understand what the problem was. We're relieved it wasn't a cybersecurity problem, but still trying to piece together the most likely explanation.
Well, when I say it's premature, Bob, it's because our system is more than just software. It's software, the network, connectivity to various external and internal sources, and the actual hardware. Whether it was actually enshrined in the software code that runs the application, or it was a configuration and connectivity of the networking, I'm not absolutely certain, but we have identified, and more information to come. It'll be an official write-up. we'll do. We certainly report that information to the SEC.
Was it possible, people have been asking me, is it possible to do well, let me ask you about the disaster recovery program.
Sure.
There was all of the exchanges have to file a disaster recovery plan in the event something happens. I presume one is on file with the SEC. Can you tell us a little bit about it? What is the backup plan in the event something like this happens?
Sure. Well, in this case, it's easy. We're going to bring the system back up, and we'll be open for the close today. That's the plan. If they were a catastrophic issue, we have a disaster recovery plan. We have a whole hardware software apparatus that's based in Chicago that we would fail over to.
Yeah, but you made a decision not to do that.
That's right. Yeah.
And the reason you decided not to do that?
I wanted my team to take their time and get it right and be open for the close. The tape-based stocks New York Stock Exchange stocks continue to trade, and I want to be there for the close.
So in a sense, the disaster recovery backup, Archipelago was it. Archipelago continued to operate as usual.
Yeah, Archipelago is working just fine.
Okay. Tom, I know you got to run. Thanks for stopping by. Can you come by right after 4 o'clock and just give us a quick update?
I'm not certain.
All right.
I'll have to check. There's a lot going on, Bob.
All right. Well, appreciate you coming by. No, thank you. All right, you heard from Tom Farley, the president of the New York Stock Exchange. He says they're going to get people up. They're going to get trading up, Kelly, at 4 o'clock, and they're preparing for it right now. I'm going to go over here by the main data center and just check with the guys and see if I can get some technical updates on what's going on. Kelly, back to you.
All right, our Bob Bassani speaking with New York Stock Exchange President Tom Farley, who did say they're hoping to reopen trade down here by 2:45 to 3 o'clock or so, with more details to come in an official statement. We'll have much more for you right after we take a quick break here on CNBC.